A lot of people stay away from AI because they think you need to know how to code. Others simply don't want to have another subscription to add to their already ballooning monthly expenses. But did you know that you can install and use these apps on your PC without knowing how to code or even pay a single penny? Today, we'll look at one of the fastest ways to download, install, and use Automatic 1111 and AI image generator on your PC. You basically don't have to know how to code at all. Welcome to Mix It and Burn, where we toss AI in a test tube, hold it above a burner, and burn the complexity out of it. The fastest way to get your own AI image generator on your computer for free is to use a totally free app called Pinocchio. It's kind of like a little virtual environment that makes using all types of AI tools easy and fun. Now that we're done with the intro, it's time to mix things up. To download Pinocchio, type Pinocchio into your Google search bar. Next, click on Download Pinocchio and choose the system of your choice. I'll choose Windows, and then click on where it says click to download Pinocchio for Windows. Extract the zip and install. I've already got it on my system. Go ahead and double-click on it and follow the instructions. There might be a pop-up asking if you want to run or not run the setup. It's okay, you can run it. It's not malicious at all. Click on More Info and then on Run. You'll be staring into a blank screen the first time you open it up, but don't worry, all you have to do is click on the Discover button for the list of AI apps to show. But before we get into that, let's first choose where you want to save all your AI apps. You can, if you want to, leave it on its default and it will save your apps on the C drive. The only problem with that is that AI models get really large really fast. What I normally do is save it on a separate drive or an external drive. To do that, go to Settings and then change the path where you want to save your apps. I'll create a folder in my K drive and rename it to Pinocchio. Right-click on it and choose Copy as Path. Control V to paste this into the path field. After that, click on Discover and scroll down until you get to Stable Diffusion Web UI. Next, click on Download. After it's done downloading, click on Install to start the installation. It might take a while depending on your internet speed, especially if it's your first time installing it.
A few minutes later.
Now all we have to do is click on Stable Diffusion Web UI. Another window will pop up giving you different options on the left. The first one is Files, which will take you to where the Automatic 1111 installation is. Below Files is Start. We'll come back to this one after a while. Configure allows you to change the configuration files. You can add med VRAM and med VRAM SDXL to the command line, especially if your PC is not powerful. I always add set safe tensors fast GPU equals 1 below. This will make your models run faster on your PC if you don't have a beefy GPU. You can click on Save when you're done. Next is the Download Model tab. This has different options to download AI image generation models. My advice is to start with 1.5 and then explore the rest. I already downloaded the Juggernaut 1.5 model from Civet AI. All that's left is to drag and drop or copy and paste it into my Automatic 1111 models folder. You can do this by going to Files, clicking on View folder, double-clicking on the Automatic 1111 folder, then App, Models, Stable Diffusion, and then drop it here. I already have the SDXL base and refiner models in this folder. Close the folder, and let's start by clicking on the Start button. It will download additional files if it's your first time starting up, or if it failed to install some files during the initial install. This normally happens if you've got a slow connection or if your internet disconnected while you were busy installing, which is basically what happened to me. You'll see two new tabs, one labeled Terminal and the other Open Web UI. Click on it to open the Web UI. That's basically all for the Automatic 1111 setup. Now let's test it out by burning some images. Everything is contained in the Pinocchio app. You can open Automatic 1111 in an external browser if you want to, but I kinda like it this way. We have the normal automatic interface with the drop-down for the checkpoints. I have Juggernaut as my active model. You can choose any of the models you want to work with as long as they are in the Stable Diffusion Models folder. We have text to image, image to image, extras, PNG, info, checkpoint merger, train settings, and extension. We'll only look at text to image and image to image for this video. Let's test our install by writing the following prompt. A mad scientist, detailed, photoreal, realistic, 8K, and finally UHD in the positive prompt, and disfigured, animated, cartoon 3D in the negative prompt. Change the sampling sampling method to DPM++ 2M SDE and the width and height to 768. And then click on Create to create the image. Wait for the image creation to finish. This might take a while depending on your GPU strength. Let's move this picture to image and then improve on it even more. It moves both the positive and negative prompt along with the image. This will allow us to create a different or similar image. We can also use in painting to improve the image if we want to fix disfigured fingers or even eyes. But what I want to do is add glasses to the mad scientist without changing too much of the image. Add the line with glasses to the positive prompt and increase the CFG scale to 11.5. Reduce the denoise strength to 0.57 and click on Create to create the image. And just like that, we change our mad scientist from without glasses to with glasses. Alright, that's all for today. And thanks for joining me on Mix It and Burn, where we toss AI in a test tube, hold it above a burner, and burn the complexity out of it. We'll dig a little deeper in the next video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe for more. Thanks again, and see you next time.